Like always, like and subscribe and comment down below. Today, I want to do a quick deck profile. Let me see if I can zoom in actually. Um, a quick deck profile on Garlic Jr. Do 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 do. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so Garlic Jr. Testing him alongside Power Wish, of course. I'm real into the Wish decks. Uh, I've been having a good time testing him. Got a lot to learn about it. I'm still learning the game. I'm basically like reset and started over with the way I play and everything I do, the decisions I make. Sometimes I still find myself in the same habits, making the bad decisions that I used to make. So let's get him out of the glare. So in the Z deck, I am running, before we get to the garlic stuff, one Z extra, get it live pretty fast so Explosive Dance stays live, because you're going to want a little bit of defense in this game, especially if you're facing red, who can just remove your indestructibles. One, Omega Shinron. I love all these Z unisons. Nothing to empower on, but it's a good swing. You come in with your two markers, and you know you get a 20k swing out of it, and you get to neg something. Yarza he's just, if I needed him towards late game, you know what I mean. And same with Boo. Boo is the same thing. And then we're running our. It's basically two of each. Your Z stack, your garlic. This combo is really good, and you want to establish it early if you can. I have a hard time maintaining him on board once I go up to the level 3. So I don't know. The game's tough, and this deck, it's not super consistent, especially with the RNG of if you have 2 or 3 or 4 balls in your life, uh, it sucks. So let's go over the main deck. Let's, like I said, fast deck profile. I'm still learning the deck. I'm still adjusting ratios, and just when I was putting the deck together to shoot the video, I was looking at things that could definitely adjust. If anyone has some shiny balls for sale, please let me know. You got to run the 7 balls. So there you go. You got around 4 Garlic's Ambition. Maybe you could get away with 3. I like 4. I feel comfortable with 4. You're going to grab your Santos right away. You're going to play him out right away with the leader. We'll go over the leader effect for those of you that don't know. Mostly everybody knows. Front side, switch this card to rest mode. Play up to 1 Red Ginger, Santo, or Nikki with the energy cost of 1 from your deck, then shuffle your deck. And that's your beginning guys. What they do is put your Dragon Balls in the drop for you so you can awaken. When you're 7 Dragon Balls, you grab a Garlic's Ambition from the deck, and then flip him over. Backside, play up to 1 Red Ginger, Santo, Nikki with the energy cost of 4 from your deck. What this still is negated, but there's new cards that say their skills don't get negated, so it's a good way. Or you can uh, cheese out your Garlic's Junior Ambition, so things like that. Anyways, back to these. We're running 4 Gingers. They're all pretty much the same. You're always going to use. You may place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. If you do, look at the top of your deck, add up to 2 Dragon Ball cards to your hand, then shuffle your deck. And then you'll play your Dragon Balls. You draw, and then, they go to your drop. So then we're running 2 Garlic Jr.'s Ambitions. He's a little bit different. You can play up to 1. Uh, while he's out, you can play up to 1 Ginger, Sancho, one of these, or this Nikki from the deck. And then when you play him, you can add a Garlic Jr. Ambition from your deck. So he's a little different. Nikki, I'm thinking about dropping down to 1 just because you have plenty right here with this package. There are going to be some in your deck. So Nikki's the same as Sancho and Ginger. Thinking about dropping him down to 1 to pump up some others. Like this guy. This guy's probably good at 3. He could give some. He could give one of your garlics barrier. Or no, he draw 1 and then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards or unisons, ignoring barrier, and you neg him 10. So he's one of the guys you could play out. Ginger Interference gives one of your garlics. He switches them to active mode, and it gains blocker at the end of your turn, and you draw 1. So he's pretty good. Uh, this Ginger, I'm thinking about dropping it down to 1 because these guys right here, their skills don't get negated, but his skills get negated, so you have to manually play him out. He does good though, because you're usually going to have your garlic with indestructible out, so he'll get +5 and double, but I think he would be good at a 1. These guys need to be at 4. Some of your negates and your free negates, I want to bump them up to 4. So work that. This guy is the, he's gonna put in the work for you in the deck. He's so good. Garlic, Eternal Life. Make sure that glare is not so bad. Tap one if your leader is a Garlic Jr. If they have more energy, place one card at the bottom of your deck. Place a card from your hand and choose one. Draw one card or add a Garlic Jr. Ambition from the drop to your hand. When this card is played, play up to one Demon Clan with the energy cost of 2 or 4 with the skills. So their skills wouldn't be negated if you grab some of these guys. That's why I want to be running those at a 4-4 split. So this guy, he's pretty good. The more I play the deck, it's I don't know. The more I like his auto, but tapping two to bring the big guy out that goes on top of him, and I'm only running one of him, uh, doesn't happen often. But I think I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't. I played him out once, and the clapback got me bad. Running two of these, this dude is good. Garlic Jr. Invitation to Eternal Darkness. He's super good. If your leader is red, you tap two, you have 4 more energy, place card from your hand, choose all battle cards, even yours, and they all get minus 15k. If this card is indestructible, which you will give it, you choose your opponent's battle cards and unison and give them another minus 10. And then you remove him from the game at the end of the turn. So alright, so that's the thing with this deck. The majority of it is straight up engine. Like that's just what it is. It's engine, like the chunk of it. Look at that. But if you can handle that, the deck is fun, especially if you like wish decks. Super combo, just whatever, you know what I mean. I might throw Raditz in since all your energy is going to be red anyways. Then we get to our defensive package. I think 3 is good here. And like I said, if I could adjust my ratios, I would bump defeating the demon up to 3. So these are proxies because I don't want to switch between decks a lot until I know what I'm really going to get serious with. 4 explosive dance. I use them. Everybody uses them. 2 testings, which I think could go down to 1. Or 3 testings, I mean, which I think could go down to 2. But I don't know. They come in clutch with this deck just to you pull a life and negate, save you a turn. But I think I can adjust and add some like Wolfang Fist or Flight of the Grand Eagles or something. The secret rare of choice is just more defense. Pan, I feel like unless you have the red Shinron from Wild Resurgence, she's a pretty good choice for this deck. So just so you can survive long enough to build your board and see what you can do. The one thing, me personally, but I'm not good at this game. I struggle pushing for in game to end the, you know, the end of the game seems like tough for me to close it out with this deck. So it's probably just a me thing, but I think if I had like some of the new red Brawlies, at least 1 or 2, maybe that would help out. But that's the deck profile. No side deck because, like I said, I'm just testing it. I'm also testing Power Wish again, and I'm testing. I have proxies for Purunga, but I will bust it out once I fill the deck up with real cards instead of just Purunga. Haven't even tested it yet. I just built it because it looks pretty fun. So um, we'll check that out in the future. But mainly, I'm just running wish decks right now, and that's probably what I'm going to stick to. Getting into the season, if I'm going to compete or not, I'm still thinking about it. But casual tournament, like unofficial tournaments, I'll probably do. So we'll see what's up. That's the video today, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Later.